As we step into 2025, understand that the world will continue to unfold as it will, unpredictable, uncontrollable, and often unforgiving. But what is truly within your power is how you respond to it. Fixing yourself in 2025 is not about waiting for the world to change, nor is it about waiting for circumstances to align perfectly. It is about taking responsibility for your own mind, your own thoughts, and your own actions. It is about learning to control what is within your control and letting go of what lies beyond it. It is about mastering your own life. Understand this: you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react. The only thing you truly own is yourself, your character, your will, and your ability to choose. This is the essence of fixing yourself. It is not about changing the world around you, but about changing the way you approach it. The power lies within your own mind, and this year resolve to focus on cultivating wisdom, discipline, and virtue. 2025 is your opportunity to fix yourself, not by transforming everything outside of you, but by transforming how you think, how you respond, and how you act. You can control your reactions, your attitude, and your choices. The external world may be chaotic, but your inner world can be peaceful and resolute. When you master your mind and your emotions, you become invincible to the randomness and difficulties of life. You will encounter setbacks, failures, and disappointments, but none of these need to define you. What defines you is your ability to stand firm in the face of adversity, to choose virtue over vice, and to respond to challenges with wisdom and strength. Each challenge is an opportunity, not an obstacle. Every trial you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient, to align yourself with the highest virtues. So, fix yourself in 2025 by focusing on what you can control: your mind, your actions, and your virtues. Let go of the desire to control everything else. When you master yourself, you are free. True freedom is the freedom to control your responses, to live in accordance with your values, and to find peace within yourself no matter the storm outside. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. There is a great freedom in accepting the truth that we cannot control everything. In fact, it's a fundamental aspect of living a peaceful and fulfilling life, recognizing that some things are simply beyond our reach and power. The sooner we accept this reality, the sooner we begin to understand how much energy we waste trying to control things that are out of our hands. The beauty lies in focusing only on what we can control: ourselves, our responses, and our actions. Everything else is simply a part of the unfolding universe, and trying to control it will only lead to frustration, anxiety, and stress. When we accept that we cannot control external events, we free ourselves from the weight of expectation. There's a certain liberation that comes from letting go of the need to manipulate everything around us. You cannot control the actions of others, the choices they make, or the circumstances they create. People will act according to their own will, their own motivations, and their own understanding of the world. You cannot make them behave differently, and trying to do so will only lead to heartache and exhaustion. Instead of focusing on changing others, turn your attention inward. Focus on the one thing you can always control: yourself. You cannot control the future. No matter how much you plan, no matter how much you worry, the future will unfold according to its own laws. Life is unpredictable. It may surprise you with challenges you never saw coming, or it may bring opportunities you never anticipated. The future is not something you can predict or manage, but how you choose to respond to it is entirely within your control. In every situation, you have the power to decide your attitude, your emotions, and the actions you will take. You can choose to face uncertainty with courage and patience, or you can allow fear and anxiety to cloud your judgment. It is up to you. Likewise, you cannot control the past. What has happened is done, and there is no amount of regret or sorrow that can change it. The past, with all its mistakes, lessons, and triumphs is beyond your reach. What you can control, however, is how you perceive the past and how you allow it to shape your present. You can choose to learn from your mistakes, to forgive yourself and others, and to use your experiences as stepping stones to greater wisdom and growth. Dwelling on the past, however, will only keep you stuck, unable to move forward. The power is in your ability to let go and focus on the present moment where true change can occur. The more we try to control things that are outside of our influence, the more we become anxious and frustrated. Life has its own rhythm, and we are often powerless to change it. Yet, when we stop trying to force outcomes, we allow ourselves to flow with life. This is not to say we become passive or complacent, but rather we focus our energy on the things we can actively shape. We cultivate self-discipline, emotional resilience, and a sense of peace that comes from trusting in our own ability to adapt and respond to life's challenges. We no longer waste precious time and energy fighting against things we cannot change. By recognizing what is in our control, we can develop greater clarity and purpose in life. When you focus on your actions, your thoughts, and your responses, you direct your energy toward things that will bring you growth and fulfillment. You can choose to be kind, to be patient, to be resilient. You can decide to approach every moment with mindfulness and intention. You can choose how to manage your emotions, how to take care of your body, and how to invest your time and attention. These are the areas where your power lies. These are the areas where your energy is best spent. Letting go of what you cannot control does not mean abandoning responsibility or becoming indifferent to the world around you. It means having the wisdom to know where your influence ends and where it begins. It means accepting the natural flow of life while making intentional, thoughtful decisions in areas that are within your grasp. It is in this balance that we find peace, strength, and resilience. When we stop wasting our energy on things we cannot change, we begin to channel our power into creating the life we desire. As you move forward, remember that there is no greater freedom than accepting the boundaries of your control. It's liberating to release the need to manipulate every situation, to impose your will on others, or to try to dictate the course of life. Instead, focus on what is yours to manage: your inner state, your actions, and your reactions. It is here, within this space of self-mastery, that you will find the strength to weather any storm and the wisdom to approach life with clarity and purpose. You can't control the winds, but you can adjust your sails. The power lies not in what you can't change, but in what you can. Live according to virtue, not circumstance, in a world where external circumstances often dictate our moods, actions, and decisions. It becomes easy to fall into the trap of living based on what happens around us. We often let the ups and downs of life determine how we feel, how we behave, and how we respond. If the world is going well, we feel good and act in alignment with our values. But when life gets difficult, when things don't go as planned, or when we face obstacles, it's all too easy to let those circumstances define who we are. However, true strength lies in living according to virtue, not circumstance. The external world is always changing, but virtue remains a constant guiding force, no matter the situation. Living according to virtue means making decisions rooted in wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, regardless of the external pressures or challenges that may come your way. It's easy to act honorably when life is calm and things are going smoothly. But it is in the moments of adversity that living according to virtue truly matters. When you are faced with challenges, temptations, or adversity, it is your commitment to virtue that will carry you through. It is easy to get swept up in the chaos of life, to be swayed by the emotions of the moment, or to act impulsively in the heat of a difficult situation. But true strength lies in remembering your higher values and choosing to act in accordance with them, even when it's hard. You have no control over the things that happen to you, but you have full control over how you respond to them. You can choose how to behave in every situation. When life presents you with a challenge, you can choose to react with patience and courage instead of frustration or fear. When faced with temptation, you can choose self-discipline over indulgence. When confronted with injustice, you can stand firm in your commitment to fairness and act in ways that reflect your deepest values. These choices are what define you, not the circumstances you find yourself in. What happens to you is often out of your control, but how you handle it is entirely within your grasp. It's important to remember that the external world does not have to determine your internal state. The opinions of others, the events that unfold in your life, and the judgments of the world cannot take away your peace if you choose to remain steadfast in your commitment to virtue. Life will throw many things your way, but when you decide to live according to virtue, you create a foundation of inner strength and resilience that remains unshaken by the storms around you. You choose to respond to life with integrity, with self-respect, and with wisdom, regardless of the circumstances. The beauty of living according to virtue is that it frees you from the unpredictability of life. While circumstances will always fluctuate, your commitment to virtue provides a solid ground on which you can stand. Virtue is something you cultivate within yourself, something that cannot be taken away by the external world. When your decisions are rooted in virtue, you no longer need to rely on the ever-changing circumstances of life to define who you are. You become the master of your own actions and responses, able to maintain your peace and clarity, no matter what happens around you. Furthermore, when you live according to virtue, you are aligned with your true nature. Virtue is not something that you adopt to please others or to fit into the world's expectations. It is an expression of who you are at your core. Living virtuously is about honoring your inner truth, your deepest values, and your sense of integrity. It's about living in a way that reflects your true character, not the fleeting influences of external circumstances. The more you align your actions with your virtues, the more at peace you will feel, and the more authentic your life will become. You will stop seeking validation from the outside world, and instead, you will find fulfillment and strength within yourself. One of the greatest challenges we face is navigating the tension between the demands of the world and our own sense of what is right. The world will often try to pull us in different directions, encouraging us to compromise our values in order to fit in, to succeed, or to avoid discomfort. But the essence of living according to virtue is staying true to yourself no matter what the world demands of you. It means choosing what is right over what is easy, what is noble over what is convenient, and what is just over what is popular. These choices may not always be easy, and they may not always lead to immediate rewards, but they will lead you to a deeper, more lasting sense of fulfillment and integrity. Living according to virtue, not circumstance, also means accepting the fact that there will be moments when things don't go as planned, when life is not fair, and when the world around you seems to be falling apart. In those moments, it can be easy to lose sight of your values and react out of anger, frustration, or fear. But true strength comes from returning to your values in those moments, from remembering that you have the power to choose how you respond. It's in the face of adversity that your commitment to virtue is tested, and it is in these moments that your character is built. Ultimately, living according to virtue is a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, regardless of external circumstances. It's about living with purpose, integrity, and strength, no matter what life throws at you. By focusing on what is within your control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, you can navigate the world with clarity, resilience, and peace. You become someone who is not shaken by the ups and downs of life, but who stands firm in their commitment to living a life of virtue, no matter the circumstances. This is the path to true inner freedom, and it is the path that leads to a life of meaning, fulfillment, and lasting peace. Embrace adversity as a teacher. Adversity is often seen as an unwanted guest, an obstacle in the path of progress that we try to avoid or bypass at all costs. However, what if we were to shift our perspective and begin to see adversity as something far more valuable, an opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation? Rather than resisting or resenting the difficulties that life brings, what if we embraced them as teachers, each one carrying a lesson meant to refine us and help us become the people we are capable of being? Adversity in many ways is the forge in which character is shaped. It is easy to live a comfortable life, where things are predictable and challenges are minimal. But it is in the moments of struggle that our true strength is revealed. Life will inevitably throw obstacles our way, whether they are personal challenges, professional setbacks, or emotional hardships. These difficulties, though uncomfortable, are not here to break us, they are here to make us stronger. If we face adversity with the right mindset, we can transform every trial into a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and resilience. One of the most powerful ways to approach adversity is to shift our mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. When we see ourselves as victims of circumstances, we feel helpless and powerless. We blame others, complain about our situation, and feel as though life is happening to us rather than for us. But when we see adversity as a teacher, we begin to understand that these challenges are not random or malicious. They are there to teach us something we need to learn, something that will make us more capable, more compassionate, and more resilient in the future. Every difficulty that we face has the potential to show us something about ourselves. In moments of hardship, we learn what we are truly made of. We discover whether we are willing to persevere when things get tough, whether we can remain calm and composed in the face of uncertainty, and whether we have the strength to rise above our circumstances. It is easy to be gracious and calm when life is going well, but it is through adversity that we see the depth of our character. Do we fold under pressure, or do we stand tall and find a way forward? Do we allow fear to control us, or do we face the unknown with courage and determination? These are the questions adversity asks us, and it is through these challenges that we find the answers that shape who we are. Adversity is also a teacher because it exposes the areas of our lives that need attention. Often we go through life believing that we are fully in control, that we have everything figured out. But when we encounter setbacks, we realize that there are parts of ourselves that are still in need of growth, whether it's our ability to manage stress, our emotional resilience, or our communication skills. Challenges often shine a light on our weaknesses and blind spots, giving us the chance to confront them and grow. Rather than seeing these weaknesses as flaws, we can choose to view them as opportunities to learn and improve. It's through adversity that we find the areas in which we can become better, stronger, and more equipped for the future. In embracing adversity as a teacher, we also learn the value of patience and persistence. In our modern world, we often expect quick fixes and instant results. When things don't go our way, we get frustrated, upset, and discouraged. We want to fix the problem immediately, often without realizing that some of life's greatest lessons take time to unfold. Adversity teaches us that not everything comes easily or quickly, and that sometimes the greatest rewards come only after enduring hardship and staying committed over time. It's in the long, difficult journey that we build the patience and perseverance needed to achieve the things that matter most. Moreover, adversity teaches us the importance of perspective. It's all too easy to get caught up in our own personal struggles and to focus solely on the difficulty at hand. But when we step back and gain a broader view, we often realize that adversity is not a permanent condition, it's just a chapter in the larger story of our lives. Difficulties are temporary, and they pass with time. In the midst of hardship, it can be difficult to see beyond the moment, but with patience and reflection, to understand that challenges are part of the human experience. They shape us, yes, but they do not define us. By embracing adversity, we develop a more balanced and resilient perspective on life. Finally, adversity teaches us the importance of gratitude. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to take our blessings for granted. But when we face hardships, we begin to appreciate the things we often overlook, the simple comforts, the people who support us, and the strength we have within. Through adversity, we learn to be grateful for the lessons we gain, the strength we develop, and the resilience we build. We also learn to be thankful for the moments of peace and ease, knowing that they are hard-earned and precious. In embracing adversity as a teacher, we open ourselves up to personal growth in ways that would not be possible without challenges. Every obstacle, Every setback, every moment of hardship contains within it the seed of a valuable lesson, if we are willing to look for it. It is not the difficulties themselves that define us, but how we choose to respond to them. By choosing to embrace adversity, by choosing to see it as a teacher, we transform our struggles into opportunities for growth, wisdom, and strength. We become better equipped to handle life's challenges, more compassionate toward others who are facing their own struggles, and more grateful for the blessings that life brings. The lessons of adversity are not always easy to learn, and they don't always come in the form we expect. But they are always there, waiting for us to embrace them. By shifting our mindset and viewing challenges as opportunities for learning, we unlock the potential for growth and transformation in every difficult moment. Adversity may not be easy, but it is a powerful teacher, and if we are willing to learn, it can shape us into the best versions of ourselves.